Hello students, today we are going to discuss the topic types of addressing modes under the subject computer organization and architecture. Okay, so why we need addressing modes? Simply when we discuss like operation field of an instruction, usually to provide to execute a program using computer system, we need to provide the instruction. So operation field of an instruction specifies the operation to be performed. This operation will execute on some data which is stored in computer registers or main memory. What we are saying here, the instructions which are going to execute on some kind of data, that data and the instruction itself, they are stored in registers or main memory. So the way any operand is selected during the program execution is dependent on the addressing mode of the instruction. So how we are fetching the instruction or any operand for that particular operation, we need addressing modes, means the way by which we are getting that operand for that operation. Okay, so the purpose of using addressing mode is are basically two types of purposes. So first one is to give the programming versatility to the user and to reduce the number of bits in addressing field of instruction. So basically these are two purpose, or we can say two objectives for using the different addressing modes in the computer system during the programming or program execution. Okay, so now from next slide we are going to discuss the types of addressing modes. So first one is immediate mode. In this mode, the operand is specified in this instruction itself, and immediate mode instruction has an operand field rather than the address field. Means the operand itself, it is with the operation we can say on instruction. So in this example, add is the operation and the 7 is the operand, which are not having any kind of address directly. It is with the this instruction. Okay, so this is the immediate mode of the addressing. Now next one is the register mode. In this mode, the operand is stored in the register and this register is present in CPU. The instruction has the address of the register where the operand is stored. So in instruction we are having the address of register rather than the data itself. So advantages of and disadvantages of register mode: shorter instruction and faster instruction fetch, and faster memory access to the operand. So these are two advantages, and disadvantages are very limited address space. Using multiple registers help performance, but it complicates the instruction. So these are the disadvantages of register mode. So next is this is the diagram we can say for the register mode. This is the opcode and this is the register address of R, and this register is having the operand which is stored in computer register. Okay, so this is the block diagram we can say. Now uh, register indirect mode. In this mode, the instruction specifies the register whose content gives the address of operand which is in memory. Thus, the register contains the address of operand rather than the operand itself. So here in indirect mode, register is not containing the operand itself or data itself. It is containing the address of the data, and that address is belonging to the memory location. So this is the opcode, this is the register address R, and this is having the memory, and this is the main memory of the CPU, and it is again having the pointer to the memory. Okay, so this is the indirect register mode. Now uh, auto auto increment decrement mode is this in this the register is incremented or decremented after or before its value is used. So this is another mode. Now direct addressing mode. Direct addressing mode. In this mode, effective address of operand is present in the instruction itself. And what is effective address? The effective address is the location where operand is present. Actual operand is present. That address is known as effective address. And this is the example, add R1 and 4000. So this is the register in which we want that operand, but that operand is stored at 4000 memory location. So this is the direct addressing mode of direct addressing mode. And this is the diagram opcode. This is the address and having the address of memory location. So now indirect addressing mode. In this, the address field of instruction gives the address where the effective address is stored in memory. This slows down the execution. Means indirectness is here, like the instruction have the address of the address, means address of the address. So this is the indirection here, and the block diagram for this indirection indirect addressing mode is like this is the operand, this is the address, and this is the address of address. Now means here also address is stored, and this address will actually store the operand. So this is the indirect mode of the addressing mode. And now relative addressing mode. It is the version of displacement. This is the displacement addressing mode. In this, the content of index register is addressed to the address part of the instruction to obtain the effective address of the operand. So effective address we can calculate it by the actual address and the address of the register. In this, address field holds two values, A which is the base value and R is the displacement. Okay, now this is the diagram where in displacement address we can show. Now relative addressing relative addressing mode. It is the version of displacement addressing mode. In this, the content of PC means program counter, is addressed to the address part of the instruction to obtain the effective address. And effective address we can calculate it by adding the A plus PC, where EA is effective address and PC is the program counter which is holding the address, which we can add to the current address. This operand A says away from the current cell. Okay, so this is the relative addressing mode, and this is the another version for the we can say displacement. Now next one is the base register addressing mode. It is again a version of displacement addressing mode. This can be defined as effective address is equal to A plus R, where A is the displacement and R holds the pointer to the base address. So this is the base addressing mode. And next one is stack addressing mode. Stack addressing, we very well known that what is the stack. In this mode, operand is at the top of the stack, and for example add. This instruction pops top two items from the stack, add them, and will then push the result to the top of the stack. In this way we can address the contents of the stack. So we have discussed all the addressing modes so far. And if you people are having any kind of queries, then ask me telephonically or by mailing. Thank you.